Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, April the 8th of 2021. Let's take a look what do we have here in the Forex calendar. Not much of a data had been released overnight. There isn't very important data for the markets. We are only got the New Zealand and the business confidence data for the April. As you can see, it deteriorates further. The previous reading was minus 4.1, now it's minus 0.4, while the forecast was minus 6.5. So the business confidence in New Zealand is deteriorating. During the London session, we got some data from Germany in form of the factory orders. As you can see, they are worse than expected, 1.2% versus 1.3%. We got some data from France, trade balance, and other data from European countries. One of the quite important data are construction PMI from the UK, scheduled for release at 9:30. But except of that, there isn't much of an important data release today. 12:30 we got the ECB monetary policy meeting accounts only. During the New York session, we have data from the labor market in the US. We got unemployment claims and continuing claims. So those data might be kind of important for the markets. And of course, 5 o'clock p.m. we got a Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell that would give us a speech. So that's everything in the calendar for today. Let's take a look at some charts. I would like to start with the SP500 index because it is still kind of an important chart for us. Why? We are right now, let me just zoom out a little bit. We are just right now trading just above this upper channel line. As you can see, we got this upper channel line here, and we can adjust it a little bit more precisely here. So right now we are testing it from above. We made another all-time high. The all-time high was made at 4,085 points. We are testing the the upper trend line. We broke above this technical resistance. Now it's support. The level of the support is at 4,020 points. Today we already made another higher high, which is 4,095 so far. So this is another all-time high. Markets keep going up, right out of the channel, going up here towards new territory. 4,100 is the obvious next target, but if you take a look here on the momentum, you can see we are hitting the overbought market conditions. So please be careful if there is any sort of the reversal, especially if we go back into the channel zone, and especially below 4,020 and 4,000 points, then of course we might assume that there is some sort of a top in this market. But please please notice that we have a 5.87% decline, which is the biggest decline while the market was trading inside of this in this channel. So in order to call it a top in case of a reversal, we need to decline more than 5.87%, which is like a 6%. So we have to decline 6% to call it a top, a first indication of a possible top. So far, however, there is no such an indication. We are going up on the S&P 500. What is going on the German DAX? The German DAX index has broken above 15,000 points, and the recent high, as you can see here, was made 2 days ago at the level of 15,312. Very interesting candle. I don't know if you can see it. Let me just zoom in. Very interesting candle made at the top of this rally. So we got the the technical support around here. We have a pin bar candle. It looks kind of like a doji, but it's not you know, textbook doji anyway, but it looks very nice for the doji. So we might have some sort of a reversal here. The similar situation is with the SP 500 as well. The market is clearly into the extreme overbought territory. 80 points on the area side tells us that we are just extremely overbought, and if we just make ourselves a sort of a canal here, which is the ascending canal, so you can see that we just broke out of this canal. We made a kind of a doji style candlestick, and now we are trying to go back up. So any breakout below 15,000 points is the first indication that the market is coming off the overbought conditions, is coming off the level of 80 points on the RSI, and will attack the next technical support. Let me just point it out. The next technical support will be somewhere around the level of 14,700, 14,800, and then of course there is this 14,396 points technical support. So looks good for the bulls, but please be careful with this extremely overbought conditions. And the last one, I think we should take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. What is going on here? As you can see, we are trading out of the channel. New all-time high was made, so the all-time high is now 33,610. This is our all-time high made here. So let me just put it on the chart. There you go. And of course, right now we are hitting the extremely overbought market conditions. The level is 69 points, so 70 is the extremely overbought level. We need to go more than 4.69%, so that's around a 5%, in order to say that this some sort of the reversal would be a first indication of a possible top. So far there is no such an indication whatsoever, and the next target of course is 34,000 points for the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So it doesn't matter right now how deep the correction will be, as long as it won't be more than 469.5%. The recent one, as you can see, was 3.56, so that's not even bad. So first we need to retrace more than 3% in order to call a first indication on top on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Okay, so that was the American and the German indices. Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar, as there was some data published overnight, and as you can see here on our New Zealand dollar chart, we can say that the reversal from 38% at 7,065 pips is clear. Right now we have a bearish engulfing, we have a big red candle down from yesterday, and right now the bulls are just trying to bounce, but it's still a very shallow bounce, and it looks like we are going to test the level of 6,972, 6,941 pips, which is of course the key technical support in the short term. We might hit these levels by the end of this week. The momentum is still negative 44 points, so that's not a good strong momentum. Bears are still in the control of this market, and we should wait for the market to come off and hit the levels of technical support. As you can see, it's a key technical support. Why? Because if this technical support is violated, then of course what do we have here is the biggest decline since the, let's say, even end of the September last year. So that's clearly some kind of a different cycle is developing here. The top is already in of that uptrend. Okay, so right now we are just descending lower and lower. If we break below 6,941, the next key support is 6,786. This is the high of middle of the September, right? So please keep an eye on the current developing around this level, because in fact it might not be a double bottom, because the bulls are not able to rally above the first technical resistance, and they are being capped while they are hitting the 38% of the Fibonacci retracement, 7,065 key level to the upside, key retracement level. Of course, the next one is 7,097 and 50% of the Fibonacci retracement, but it looks like the bullish rally had been capped already, and the bulls are getting ready to get smacked by the bears and penetrate the lower levels. As you can see, there is around 150, let's say 150 pips from if this level of 6,941 is violated. So there is a empty room, empty space to fall for the bears if they increase the pressure on the bulls on the New Zealand dollar. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye bye.